But look how badass this looks. Like, let's just play the sound. Like, the graphics already look amazing in this game. And then also they got these driving physics where it kind of looks like those off-road spin tire, like the snow drivers or whatever the hell. Like it has like these physics. Like it actually looks really good. I don't know how much time we're gonna be spending in an actual vehicle in this game, but it already looks pretty goddamn good though. Like I gotta admit that. The main thing that I'm concerned about with this game is how this is gonna work in an actual like gameplay situation, as far as like servers and stuff, and you know, everybody kind of living their life in the world. How big is this world? Also, how many players are gonna be in that world, like per server or per instance or whatever the hell they're planning to do. I'm assuming that it's not gonna be an MMORPG, so it's gonna be instanced. Especially to retain having the kind of gameplay that we're seeing right now, I feel like it needs to be instanced. There's no way that this is going to be an MMO. And then you'll just see some random guy jumping off the top of that mountain, like just like breaking the immersion of what they're trying to achieve right now. So I don't know if that would work. And then also for latency and all that, like seeing lag and then bugs and all that stuff. I'm like, this looks a little too perfect for me. Oh shit, and he popped his tires. Look at that. I wish Cyberpunk had that. I remember when I was playing Cyberpunk, there's just so many things in Cyberpunk that was just so bad that even the most basic things that Grand Theft Auto had, like Cyberpunk was like, nah, we don't need that. Let's just go back to 2005. Back when games were simpler. Oh shit. Okay, so the zombies are actually alive too in there. I thought it was just gonna be some dead body. They're being real loud and they're wasting a lot of ammo. I don't know how much ammo they give you in this game. Look, yeah, he definitely doesn't have enough ammo. He only has 30 bullets in his clip and he's over here like wasting ammo. I would not do that. Look at that. He's like, and then he's having a hard time aiming too, so it's like, oof, that's very wasteful. Like, I already know how it is with these kind of survival games. You don't shoot your gun. Like, you save it as a last resort. There's just, it's not normal for you to be just spraying and praying like that. But this looks cool. It looks very scripted though. Like there's no way that I could really take this seriously, because I feel like the devs planned all this out, where the zombies are placed and, you know, where they're coming from and the way they're gonna approach the actual level and all that. I feel like they're taking it real easy, and at the same time, like, it makes me think that this is like some bullshit. I can't believe that this is true until we actually see like real gameplay, like an actual, like, you know, a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever playing the actual game from start to finish and seeing like how it actually progresses. Because I already know how it is. Like, we saw Cyberpunk, we saw what happened with that game, where we got, you know, a game that was touted to be like, you know, the best experience ever, with the best role playing and the best graphics and the thing with the perfect fucking running on the PlayStation 4. And, you know, like, they were bragging so much shit, and a lot of it was buggy and a lot of it was just like a total mess. So I can't imagine that a smaller studio, that, because I know this is a small studio that's making this game, to have this really high quality of a game already. Like, it just looks a little too good to be true to me. But I guess only time will tell. We'll see what happens. Let's get to the next section, because I remember, like, they drive for a little bit, you see, and then they get to this farm. This is really cool with the farm part. Let's watch this. Like, so there's destructible environments too. See, breaks the fence. And then they go through the grass, and I like the way the grass like moves and stuff. Like, look at that. That's actually really cool. But it makes me wonder, like, if he was to duck and slowly like move, if the grass would still move around, because that could be really cool for like sneaking up on people. You know, like if there was a group of people inside that barn or whatever hiding, then you can just kind of like sneak. Like I think about all the I got vaccinated. I just think about all the possibilities of PvP in this game, like what we can actually see happen in this game, like especially when you're out there just kind of gathering stuff, like the way DayZ was, because DayZ had an awesome concept of going from house to house trying to find supplies, and then all of a sudden, boom, you get jumped by somebody, you know, trying to get supplies too, you know, and then like even having opportunities to also be able to team with people would be really cool too. Because usually in these kind of games, everybody's real single-minded and they only think about like, oh, I'm just gonna kill the other person. But it would be cool to actually see people attempt to team up also. Like if there's some like a VoIP or whatever, you know, so that you could be able to like speak to people nearby, that you can yell out to them and say, hey, look, I'm over here by the tree, like you want to team up? And then they're like, fuck you. You know, like it could be shit like that. Like it would be cool for like role-playing purposes to be able to do that, because like Grand Theft Auto 5 right now with you know, that mod where they're like doing the role-playing and stuff like that, like that should show you exactly what we're dealing with as far as like you know, the scope of what an online game could be. Because like if you could land up turning a game that's that old into something very relevant, that's just based around like, you know, people trying to, you know, just role play and try to like add gameplay to the game that's already existed, is pretty interesting. I would like to see more of that, but in a game that's really built for it. So hopefully this could be that game. I don't know. Like they haven't really shown enough though to really see if this is gonna be worth it. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. This is all like just a waiting game at this point with this one. But this could be really cool if done right. And then they end up getting jumped. I remember they end up getting jumped by some people. You see, look, there's like a police car. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be like players. They sneak out the back. There's no way that a player would be that dumb, you know, to not see them running away. There's just no way. Like in a real situation, there's no way that they would be able to sneak away. But I guess for the role-playing aspect of this trailer, you know, it kind of works out. They go inside this bunker. Oh, did I hear some? I heard like a little bit of crying. So I don't know if they got like the witch or some shit like that down there, but like it's really cool what they got so far and what they've been showing, you know. And it looks like they don't even have a release date, but like it's pretty interesting. Like I'm really hoping that this is gonna be a good game. I'm really hoping that they're not pulling our leg here, and it's not just a bunch of staged gameplay just so they could sell some copies, you know. I guess really at the end of the day, only time will tell. See where this actually leads.